Hey guys, welcome to our next day of writing prompt. Today is August 5th. As soon as this pops up, make sure you make your paper look like mine. We're going to copy the objective and define a key detail. Here we go. I can outline my body paragraph 1. We did our introduction yesterday. Now we're going to do body 1 today. Body 1 outline looks like this. It's always going to be an outline for A, B, C, and D, no matter what paragraph you're on. But here's how body 1 outline looks. A describes what happened next. B is a detail or a quote. C, you explain. And D is your concluding sentence. Notice B, C, and D are the same as your introduction. Take a moment to pause this video if you need to. Make this look exactly like your paper. Remember, I'm writing a survivor story, the prompt is in front of you, about a time when I went surfing and I survived something terrible. Here's my part A for what happens next. We paddled out hard, waited for a wave, and finally we were able to ride one. It was huge. Take a moment to pause this video and write what happens next, the one very short sentence if you want for part A. Press play when you're done. Here's part B. The gigantic wave took us soaring through the ocean. I'm just giving a detail about what it was like for me that day during surfing. What you need to do is next to part B, write one sentence that is a detail about what happens next in your survivor story. Pause the video now if you need to. Press play when you're ready. Remember, part C is our explanation. For C, I'm going to explain how I felt during that moment of what happens next in my survivor story. Part C I wrote says, I felt like we were on cloud 9. If you feel like you're on cloud 9, you feel like you're on top of the world. You feel extremely relaxed and super happy. What you need to do is on your paper in front of you, next to part C, write one sentence that explains the detail you just provided in part B. Take a moment to pause this video, write down your explanation, and then press play. Here's part D. Part D will always be our concluding sentence from our outline. I'm going to add a short sentence here that just sums everything up from this paragraph. My part D reads, everything was perfect. Now, we know from the introduction that something goes wrong, but this is just what happens next in my survivor story. Take a moment on your paper to write a concluding statement next to D, and when you're done, check your work before you turn it into your teacher. They will give you feedback on everything and give you a grade on that front cover page. See you tomorrow.